Hi everyone. I just wanted to give you a follow up on the problem that I was having with this roaster, the popper from Sweet Maria's, and the solution to it. A little bit of things that I've kind of figured out uh, with the roaster and with working with Sweet Maria's and everything. So if you look at this right here, it is off whenever it's on low. Move it to high, it turns on. It's kind of messed up. The way it's supposed to work is like this. So I made a video demonstrating how this worked to basically share with Sweet Maria's as to get the ball rolling on the warranty, since it is a 30-day warranty. I sent an email with a link. I told them if there was any views. I don't have a YouTube channel at the time of posting this. And so I told them if it got any reviews, I'd kind of update them with how it turned out with the service and everything. But I really just posted that video to share with Sweet Maria's. It ended up with about 210 reviews or 210 views. So I kind of wanted to update everyone and let them know how it turned out. My original order was on Tuesday. I received my original roaster on Friday, roasted on Saturday. It didn't work. Sent an email on Saturday. Monday morning comes around. I missed it, but they had already shipped out a new roaster, telling me to kindly ship this one back to them so they can see what's going on. It was really, really smooth. Sweet Maria's did an absolutely amazing job. I was kind of worried that it might end up not that way. Now, my roasting experiences that I have used this nostalgia from Sweet Maria's and roasted about 60 or 70 roasts on it. I usually bang them out back to back, just kind of let it rip. And that's not something you can do with these machines. They're not really built for back to back roasting. Neither is the nostalgia. I mean, it's a popcorn, it's not even a roaster. Uh, so giving it 30 minutes to rest is something that's going to be take a little bit of time, but you just go over to the timer and set a timer in the kitchen timer for 30 minutes and go about cleaning your house or doing whatever else you got to do, and come back and bang a roast out in 10 minutes. And you can keep yourself busy. And I usually roast about 3 roasts a week, and that's if you look, the roast came out pretty decent. Now, one thing I will tell you is that the popper does come with a pound of coffee. And this is actually really nice coffee, so I haven't roasted it yet. I would recommend, if you have some trashy coffee or just crap coffee, like this stuff right here. This is absolute garbage. But if you have coffee like this, I would go through and burn a couple of roasts with it. Now, this machine is pretty much useless without a watt meter like this. You plug this into the wall, it'll read out the watts. But as you move this, you can move it pretty much a good amount of movement without really seeing any difference in the wattage. The watts here move in increments. They don't move consistently. So when they're updating this, I'd highly recommend them updating it so it does kind of move consistently, because it's like you move here, step, move here, step, move here, step. That's what I've noticed while using this. Some other people have documented that. It's on Reddit. You go ahead and take a look if you want. These you can add straight on to the order. It's like $13. You can buy them on Amazon and you might save $1. But I mean, honestly, just click that button when you're ordering from Sweet Maria's. The other thing is that Sweet Maria's, they used to have on all of their, including their nostalgia, and these, they used to give on all the roasters 4 pounds of coffee for free with a discount to upgrade to 8 pounds of coffee at a discounted price. And they've discontinued that on this roaster, and they've changed the setup on this thing. I understand, inflation is kicking everyone's ass right now, but I mean, it's just something to be aware of. They did discount these $10 off of what they were, but the $10 doesn't make up for getting 1 pound of coffee for free versus 4. They also shortened the warranty time on this. So as far as a good value, I mean, if you're going to go between the two of these, you know, this is $20 at the store. This is $90 or $80 or whatever they're charging these days, $90 shipped, you know. If you do order, make sure that you kind of max out, you know, ordering as much coffee, as much stuff from Sweet Maria's, you know, tag one of these on, some coffee samplers, some fun stuff, maybe some roasting tools or other crap. Tag on as much as you can before you see that shipping price change. Really get your money worth, so that your shipping cost is little as possible. If there's really one thing that really bugs me is paying for shipping. I'd rather spend 4 times as much money with a store than pay $6 or $10 or $20 in shipping. And I do it quite often. You know, if there's a $150 minimum to get free shipping, I'll often just wait until I have $150 to spend. Or if I just need something small, I won't usually buy it online. And I won't buy it if I have to pay $6 or $10 shipping. Unfortunately, with roasting coffee, you're kind of stuck with, you know, this shit from Amazon. That's absolute garbage. And I'm saying that this is garbage. This is a different varietal. There was another varietal that I had gotten from these guys. It was absolute horrible. I have a cup of this particular varietal here roasted on this roaster, and it's fine. You know, it's fine. Definitely better when you pick out the Quakers. I had to pick out of this coffee quite a few Quakers and pick out the deformed coffee. You know, you can buy that stuff on Amazon. It's like $21 for 3 pounds shipped. And, you know, it's not good coffee. The Sweet Maria's, everything that I've had from Sweet Maria's, and it comes, if you have any other coffee, I would save this until you've gone a couple roasts and you can figure out this roaster. And once you can figure out this roaster, roast your Sweet Maria's if you have cheap coffee. Otherwise, hell, just give it a roast, you know? Now, I like to roast, if I have individual pounds like this, I like to roast 90 gram. You know, start off with 85, then look at 90, see if it works in your particular roaster and it's spinning around. I like to roast 90 grams. I get 5 roast, equal roast off of a pound of coffee. It just makes sense to me. If you roast 100, then you end up, if you have different pounds of different coffees, you end up with really short roast. That's going to be hard to roast. And if you know, I mean, just, it makes sense. 90 grams in here. I did roast one. I did 2 at 85. I did 1 at 100. The 1 at 100 seemed to roast better than the 2 at 85 grams, but I think I'll probably figure out how to properly roast 90 grams and keep it like that. Or I'll buy, like, if I buy several pounds of a particular coffee from Sweet Maria's, I'll roast it like that. So, you know, this is an absolute essential. While I was roasting my last batch, I saw it was 931 watts. I was aiming for about 150 on here. It was either 931 or 1081 with the watts. And so, you know, Sweet Maria's got a bunch of videos on how to use this thing. That's just my review on, you know, my experience. Let me know what you think, and thank you. Bye.